big moment for these coaches, too. Take that next step in their career. Lob jam thrown down. Livingston spots up. Knocks it down.
And I like that for Coach Splitter because he is still trying to get his sea legs together. Opara, the nice little touch inside. So the best way to do it is to be able to be with.
Well, now he gets to just watch, and Austin Default, who's the director of player development, take over on the sideline. Here comes Livingston. Throws it down. What a...
Well, yeah, that 35-point performance in game one was also an emotional one for Caleb Wilson. He actually cried before the game. Just the emotion of getting back.
Swain, who struggled from the field against Utah, 0 for 9.
Akpara right there to man up the middle, but Toby Awaka with that big body.
7-0 run in response.
And sometimes as a team, you just need to settle in a little bit and tremble. Off the offensive rebound by Akpara.
Snatched by Awaka. And ahead to Wilson. Wilson threw the shoulder in and then threw the hammer down.
Yeah,
this quick, you know? It feels like the draft just happened.
Yeah, it did. And you love to compete. We had the game. Nice pass and nice break that time. That's why you finish it up. We had the game Milwaukee against Phoenix. So you had Braden Burris playing against Koa Pete. And every time like that, Caleb Wilson gets to the basket. Every time Braden, you know why? And we'll come back after second quarter and talk about this. Oh, Sellers. Of why they chose
veteran mini camp as well, 3 days here in Vegas. So he's had the chance, AJ DeBon said, to get to know some of the guys that he's going to be playing with when the lights really come on in October. Livingston uses the glass quite well. Sellers.
Nice.
Offensive rebound. Awaka puts it back up. A second time foul tip. Up and in by Wilson.
And it may be 10 to 12 teams competing for that 10 spot, including the play-in.
Showtime.
I just can't wait to see it. I think is why that organization is extremely excited about the upcoming year.
Tipped up by Asenge and kept in by Para. Nembhard through the paint. Drops it in the bucket. Scored and the foul. Only 63 in the game. Wilson, the only offensive bright spot, really. Atwell knocks down a triple, and just like that, we're tied at 28.
Yeah, and even when you're struggling, shots like that become extremely difficult. You know, you make those shots a lot of times, but when you struggle in particular.
Now, I've gone 0 for 13 often in my life.
And the coach let you keep shooting?
There was no coach and there was no audience.
Oh, okay.
Atwell. 3. Turned away Richmond. Nice. Now Sellers drops it off Wilson. Ball slipped out of his hands. Kadari Richmond drives the lane, rolls it home. Awaka follows, nearly fired it into the backcourt. Atwell over to Bowie for 3.
Good save by Atwell. Good recognition, too. Inhibited him from kind of taking that next step. He's big. He's athletic. He can get to the basket. He can finish through traffic, but not having a jump shot like a Sellers, being able to knock it in and be a threat.
A guy with the right mindset. Richmond drives. That's as easy as it's going to get for him. Sellers flying through the lane. Waka brings it out. Tipped away from Swain. Here's Beekman. All alone for a two-handed jam.
Man, Beekman showing wide. Another prospect for the Wizards at a guard position. Young man who can guard a beautiful pass inside.
Shot clock snafu. Trimble the find. Nice. The reverse layup is good. Chris Livingston continues to. Swain sizing up Nembhard. Chandler. Float game. There's Chandler, came out of Tennessee, played there just as a freshman. SEC tournament title MVP 4 years ago. Awaka with some power. There he's with Delaware's G League team, the Blue Coats. Led the league in assists, just over 9 a game. chance to show out. Speaking of, the Senge hits the end of last year. 7-0 run here. Nembhard puts it up and puts it in. He still has one of my favorite Big East memes. You know, one of those like, when do you practice that shot? You don't.
Oh, no. I remember when he said that.
Richmond gets it off to Akpara. True.
The ability to guard in space and move and shift.
Oh, that's an elite finish from Milwaukee.
Yeah.
Caught the rim. Carroll couldn't corral the board. Here's Sellers all the way down.
And you know what? Sellers benefits from forced Richmond into a tough pass. And as a result, Bulls had numbers in transition. Look at Sellers once again. Give it up.
Gives it off to Atwell, who's really a three-point guy. Gives it to Awaka. 8-second difference, shot and game clock. Nembhard for Akpara, hits from the free throw line. Wilson missed a heave at halftime. He'll put up the three at the buzzer, puts it in. Caleb Wilson ends the third quarter with a bang. Washington 7 points down. It's Chicago's biggest lead of the game. Sellers has some clever footwork.
5 and 8 from behind the three. More importantly, they locked in on defense, and you see that taking over right now.
Sellers elevates and escalates and escalates. The run continues.
And, you know, and this is what you want to see from a team that has struggled to win games.
18 points, 3 assists, 3 steals in 23 minutes. Livingston, who had a great first half and is going to try and complete a three-point play.
They're making the presence felt, but he said it's nothing like seeing the guys you coach come out here, live out their dreams. They're both so competitive, as you saw the bucket there, the three from Caleb. He said, I think he's influenced because it looks a little like the Carolina Blue, so that probably has a little something to do with it. Salted caramel was also a recommendation.
Wow. Sounds like a lot of sugar.
That's 19 now. 6 of 10 from downtown. The steal. There goes Chandler. The 6-footer thought about it.
Trying to get back in this so you can keep that undefeated record alive.
Chandler blow by Livingston, who's able to get a hand in, and still Chandler with the finish at the 10.
See, if Richmond was confident in that jump shot, that was a one-dribble pull-up right at the free throw line, but he tried to get closer to the basket.
A Senge, nice finish through the contact from Richmond. I'm never going to do another game again.
No, I'm saving you from yourself right now.
Three-pointer is good from Kadari Richmond. Picked out by Livingston. Livingston turnaround jumper is pure.
Chandler just lost it.
Livingston.
But he didn't give up on the play.
Swatted from behind.
Nice pass. Trimble hesitated. Still made it. Still made it. Well, if you wanted to play, you're like, good for me. I can play more minutes.
Unless you're Wadler going, well, I did the job. No, you're still playing, dude.
That's right. The little things in life, Michael. The little things.
Carroll offensive board and knocks it down with his foot on the line. But he came out of school in 2022, and he's just teaching these guys, you know, this is how you twirl your fingers. Carroll, that's a really swift.
A little pressure right here by the Wizards. Easily broken. Watch this. Nice
Wilson, met at the rim. Wilson follows. And finally, Awaka finishes the job. I'm not going to be the first nor the last to do that. No. I promise you that.
But you know what's important, too, with Chicago, you know, lead guard position to be able to.
Monsanto getting his first burn. Just hit that three-pointer.
Sellers.
Accelerating to the rim. Carroll tosses it up. And that's that.